now we'll see Azure managing this Azure resource using ARM templates, okay, which is 3b. So again we'll get back to in this lab we'll be going through these three tasks. So first we'll review ARM template and which we have created the disk in previous, that we'll see, and then similar to that we'll create one more disk, and finally we'll review like what has happened and is everything created as we expected. So those things we'll check, right? So to get started with, so I need to start with Azure portal. So I already signed in and we did some exercises. So now in the select resource group we need to select the resource group 1. So what I'll do, I'll go to home, I'll select resource group. So here RZ1 3a RZ1 is there, right? So this is the thing. So in this settings, so in the settings we need to go for deployments. See, we have one deployment, right? First we need to create the list of deployments, and this is what we got here, manage disk. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to download this, right? So how can I do that? See, if there is a download button here, I just download that. Okay, and click template. Oh sorry, so here we need to go to template, and here we need to download this. So mostly, so there is some difference. So we need to download the template. It's an ARM template, right? Okay, I have downloaded it. I'll open this, open folder. So I'll extract this, export a template. So here I have two files. I'll open command prompt here, and from there I'll open these two files. So one is parameter JSON and then template JSON, two files we have. Okay, so this is the thing. So first we'll check here what we have. These two files we got, and yeah, this is the first step, like we have created everything. We need this files watch we have downloaded here. Okay, create an Azure manager disk using ARM template. So now what we are trying to do, instead of creating resource from Azure portal, we are trying to create from the ARM template. So for that, so open custom template blade. Okay, so here just give me a second. So create Azure and deploy a custom template. Okay, so if I say search for this, deploy a custom template from the Azure portal itself, so I'll get this kind of thing here. Then what I need to build our own template in the editor. So build our own template in the editor. So this is what we got, right? So now on the edit template we need to load the file. Okay, on edit template we are at the same place, edit template. I need to load file, and I need to use template.json. So the file is loaded. Okay, next what we need to do, in the editor pane remove the following lines. So these two sections we need to remove. What is that? One is source resource ID. So this thing we need to remove. Okay, and then Hyper-V generation, which is v1. So this particular part, so these two things we need to remove, and then we need to save these changes. Okay, now back to the custom deployment blade and click on edit parameters. Okay, so now we have this parameter section. So again we'll upload the parameters file, right? Okay, So in the new resource group, right, so we have updated this and we'll click on save. Okay, now subscription is production, and the resource group, instead of 3A RZ1, what I want is 3B RZ1. So I'll create new and I'll say 3B RZ1. So this is the new resource group I was trying to create. And then disk name as well. So I need to change the disk name, which is 3A disk 1. I want it to be 3B disk 1. Location is East US, that is fine. And SKU standard LRS, so everything is fine. Encryption list with CL all enabled. Okay, so I'll click on review and create. So it will check again, validation checks will be there. If it is succeeded, we'll be able to create the resource. I'll click on create. Right. Now that we have created environment, like created resource group and one disk from the template, like existing files we took, and then from there we created these resources. So it is in progress. So what is now our deployment is completed. So we need to validate, right? Is it really created that or something? So what I'll do, you can click on go to resource and check, or else you can go to home and you can click on resource group. So this is the new resource group which got created, 3B RC1, and then in that one disk 3B disk 1. So that is what the way of dealing with ARM templates, creating resource and managing with ARM templates. So there is a note telling that do not delete resource deployed in this lab, will reference in the next lab. That is where, so if you see in previous lab also, so they are giving instructions to not remove the because the resource group which we used in 3A, which we used in 3B, and the same resource we are creating and managing in 3B will be going and using in 3C. So with that, we'll move forward to Lab3c, which is Manage Azure Resources using Azure PowerShell, right?